The Silver Sirens Guide to Living Agelessly. Welcome to the Silver Sirens Guide to Living Agelessly. My name is Faith, and I am a counselor, an energy healer, a mindfulness coach, a yogini, a mermaid, a fashionista, African queen, and the founder of Silver Sirens. Welcome to this mini audio book version of The Silver Sirens Guide to Living Agelessly. The full ebook, packed with useful tools to living agelessly, will be available later this year. First, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey to redefine the aging process. I've called this a mini audio book because you can listen to the whole thing in less than 15 minutes. This means that you can listen to it in one sitting, on the drive to work, or to see your client, while you're eating lunch, while you're relaxing in the sun, in the park, or on the beach. Who am I and how am I qualified to speak on this subject? Well, I am 53 years old and I've been working as a counselor and healer with women in my private practice. These women are smart and successful according to society's markers for success, yet they're struggling with the aging process. Some of these women are embarrassed to share their concerns with me as they believe that their fears and concerns are trivial. Yet, these very fears and concerns are making them deeply unhappy. I identified 3 areas of concerns that came up regularly in my sessions. First, physical and external concerns. These included things like, my hair is getting grey and I'm sick and tired of spending so much time and money pretending that it's not. I am so exhausted. I go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week and I can't get rid of my tummy or my bulge or my arms. The mental and emotional concerns that I hear are terrified that I'm becoming invisible. It's hard being single at my age. What man is going to want me? My pubic hairs are grey, for God's sake. I love that women can still have humour even at these really challenging times. Another one that I hear is, I hate my job, but it's too late for me to start again. I've looked after everyone else all of my life, and I'm not sure who I am when I'm not a wife or a mother. So more existential and spiritual concerns that I hear include, I feel lost, that my life has no meaning. I feel that the best years of my life are over and I've neglected my dreams. Or my personal favourite, where did that courageous, cheeky, creative, dynamic young girl go? So I am not an expert on developmental psychology, nor do I have a medical degree. What I do know is how to be a woman who lives an ageless life. And that is what I will share with you. I will share with you my lived experience as a woman who has always known that she would get better with age. You see, at 20, I was looking forward to turning 30. At 30, I couldn't wait to be 40. Then, when I got to 40, I looked forward longingly to what my life would be like at 50. I know this sounds crazy to most people because I saw the look of disbelief or shock on their faces when I shared this to friends and anyone who would listen. You see, most women are conditioned to fear aging, to admire youth, and to do anything possible to hold on to youth for as long as possible. We are bombarded with advertising that tells us that we must do everything in our power to stall the signs of aging. We must use creams, treatments, and medical procedures to make sure we stay looking young. There's nothing wrong with wanting to maintain our youthful beauty, but at what cost? I think that most women want to look and feel her best at any stage of her life. I believe that's a normal desire. Nobody wants wrinkles on their face or to watch their body fail or sag. But as human, it's natural that our bodies and our minds will change. However, they do not have to deteriorate ahead of their time. Construct. Nowadays, age cannot be measured just by how many birthdays we've had. Phrases like women should act their age or women over 45 should dress or behave appropriately are outdated. The days are gone where you can tell a woman's age just by how she dresses or behaves. And this can be confusing for many of us as we don't feel the age society has boxed us into. This old model of aging viewed aging as a reductive process where once you reached a certain age, our lives began to decline as we prepared for death. Now, I'm not advocating that we live in denial about the challenges of aging and the changes it brings. However, we now live 30 years longer than our great-grandmothers used to. So my question to you is, what are you going to do with this extra 30 years? This is something I will explore more fully in the full version of the Silver Sirens Guide to Living Agelessly. But to continue, the term young fogey referred to a woman who gets stuck in one moment of her life and continue to dress and behave as if she is still that age despite the changes in her circumstances. You may know women like this. Maybe you are that woman. This woman still wears the same type of clothing and has never changed her style. This is a personal choice, and I have no intention of condemning a woman who fits this description. What I have noticed, however, is that women who do this tend to age themselves as they appear stuck in a bygone era. This could be an equivalent to the Peter Pan syndrome. So, how do we live agelessly? I would like to share my 5 guidelines to living agelessly. 1. To stay curious and avoid stagnation. 2. Continue to adapt and reinvent yourself. The cells of our body are changing every day. We are ever evolving beings. 3. Eliminate as much stress as possible by simplifying your life. 4. Maintain gratitude. Age is a privilege and something to be grateful for. Not every living being nor every person would experience the gift of a long life. You may think that being in gratitude means that you are happy with your lives all of the time, or that you should not strive. This is not true. 5. Find your authentic self. As ever-evolving beings, I believe it's our nature to continue to grow and expand. This is something that some of us forget when we reach a certain age. We may want to give up and hang up our dancing shoes, but we don't have to. Abraham Hicks. Being satisfied with what is and eager for more. Living agelessly to me means more engagement, finding more ways to contribute, finding more ways to share with others, to expand and to empower other women and ourselves. Living agelessly for me means allowing the newness of my being to rise to the surface. It means being current in all aspects of my life while accessing the knowledge, experience, and wisdom that I've gained from living a full life. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this mini audiobook. Remember that the full version will be available at the end of this year. To close, I would like to remind you that being over 45 doesn't have to be a steady decline into old age. This can be an exhilarating time to recreate the life you've always wanted and to live with purpose. Sending you much love until we meet in person or online. Remember, live your life agelessly. It's a choice on how we live our lives. You can choose to live your life agelessly. Thank you.